It's Carla from Casey Creates. I hope you all are doing well. It's been a long week. We did our teacher work week this week, and to prepare for the students to come to school starting next week, Monday. And it was a lot of work. I had to move an entire art room that had been set up for years. And all of the belongings in that room had to go to a totally new room. So I think the room is ready, and there's still lots of technical stuff to do online that I'm really not very good at. So I'm going to be doing a lot of homework this weekend, getting ready for our first day of class. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be mostly virtual and then a little bit of in-person class time. So I just wanted to come and do a quick video. I'm going to participate in Jayne's weekly challenge. Her name is Jayne, and her channel is the Crafted Shed Davies. Crafted Shed Davies, I think it is, but I'll leave a link to her channel. And Jayne does this challenge called Play and Make. And she does a drawing where she'll pull out 5 different elements. So I think this week it was 3 colors, which were gray, yellow, and white. And then she wanted you to use an embossing folder and a stencil. And I think that was it. An embossing folder and a stencil, and then the color gray, white, and yellow. And so I thought, it looks like everyone's having so much fun with this challenge. And after a week like this week, I wanted to do something kind of fun. So I created a project using those colors with, and she likes for you to start with something 6x6. So it could be crafting paper or card or something like that. But anyway, this is the back, and sorry for this little bit of light shining in here. But this is my gray scrapbook paper that I used, and it's a 6x6 square. And then this is the front, and I just covered a journal cover. So I used the gray scrapbook paper as the background, and then I embossed. So here's another piece of that same paper, just with a smaller print. And then I embossed some paper that was sort of like an off yellow, really light yellow. So I used paint. I think paint was the other thing, I think, if I didn't mention that. But I used some, can you tell that's embossed? So I only have like 2 or 3 embossing folders. So I used this one. It's a shape of a wreath, but I cut mine into pieces. And then to make it look a little more yellow, you can tell I still have gesso on certain little parts of my fingers. Anyway, I used some yellow to kind of brighten up the yellow color. And I glued the embossed wreath part down to the scrapbook paper. Then I added the little yellow satin ribbon roses, and they were a little too bright for my liking, so I gessoed them a little bit, just added some gesso on top, which would kind of help with the white, because we're supposed to add the color white. And if you can see, I did add a little bit of that lacy white paper doily up here. And then I used white pearls all around the edges. And I used some white flat backs to help decorate. So there's my white. And then I used some of this really pretty pale yellow lace as some trim. And then I could not for the life of me find a stencil, because I rarely add elements of stencils or stamping to my work. But I found, this is the inside of this is just a journal cover, and it has one of those elastic bands so I can slide my journaling papers in and out. But I found a wood grain stencil, and I just used some of the yellow paint. So that was kind of thrown together at the last minute, but I did want to make sure I included everything that she was asking for in the challenge. So that's a yellow stencil wood grain print. Doesn't really go, but I wanted to make sure I added a stencil. So it's a really fun challenge. I love seeing what each person comes up with every week, and you never know what Jayne is gonna draw out of her jar, her little bag of tricks. Oh, I got some gesso on there. But whatever she pulls out, you create with, and come up with whatever fun little project you want to come up with using the guidelines that she shares with us. So she does it every Saturday, I believe, so I'm down to the wire because it's Friday, but I thought I would jump on and show you my week 9 play and make with yellow, gray, white, stencil. What else did she say? Yellow, gray, white, stencil, and paint. So I've included everything. I'm not sure yellow and gray would be my favorite combination, but I think it worked pretty, and I like the image in the center. And this was just a little stick-on frame that I decided to cut and use to go along with the gray color. So there you have it. I'll link the channel to Jayne, the challenge video on Jayne's channel in case you'd like to join in, or if you don't know who Jayne is, you'll love her. She does really fun card tutorials, and she's extremely talented, a really good teacher, and fun to watch. So thanks for watching. I hope you all are well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.